Hello and welcome back to KalandraTalks. In today's episode, I will be discussing questions I was asked from classmates, friends, families, and others. So as you know, everyone was new to this thing called diabetes. So today I'll be going over common diabetic questions that I was asked. How did you get diabetes? I got diabetes from both sides of my grandmothers. Both of my grandmothers did have diabetes. They did have type 1 diabetes. My father also got type 2 diabetes years after me. My uncle on my mom's side also had diabetes. An aunt on my mom's side also had diabetes as well. So diabetes is something that just runs strong in our family and genetics. The next question that I have is, what are the symptoms of diabetes? So there are many different symptoms of diabetes. Everyone is going to be different. I'm going to be speaking on my own experience. So the symptoms that I was having is I was not really eating. I didn't really have a big appetite. What I was eating was oatmeal with cinnamon and orange juice from what I recall. I don't recall eating anything else. And then the other thing that was for me is that I was frequently peeing and wetting the bed. So those would be my symptoms. Other people are going to have different symptoms. Sometimes people's mouths are very dry, they're very tired, thirsty. Everybody, again, is going to have different symptoms, but those are the symptoms that I can speak on. Just to recap the symptoms, just because I want to get a little bit more detailed, there's many symptoms, but I'm going to go over the main symptoms. So, as I have said, frequent urination using the washroom. Fatigue is also a common symptom. A dry mouth, nerve pain, blurry vision, tingles in your hands and your feet, swollen feet, which is fluid retention, leg pain, foot pain, sometimes it's itchy skin, irritation, joint pain, sweating a lot, dizziness, nauseating, diarrhea, and headaches. Those would be the common symptoms. Can diabetes be cured? So with type 1 diabetes, unfortunately, our pancreas is not producing insulin at all, or if it is, it's slim to none. So with type 2 diabetes, it can be cured with proper diet, exercise, anything that can kind of help you lose weight in regards to type 2 diabetes. However, for type 1, unfortunately, there is no cure right now. The next question is, you know the word die is in diabetes, right? So will you die faster? I always laugh at this question because, first of all, the word die is not in diabetes. The second thing is, will you die faster? You can with any sickness, not just diabetes, but if you don't take care of yourself and you don't get the proper nutrition, and if I was to sit there and eat McDonald's, Tim Hortons, any fast food restaurant for my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, of course it does come with consequences. And yes, I may die faster because I'm not getting the proper nutrition that I need. The next funny question that I often get as well is, can I get diabetes from you, or is diabetes contagious? The simple answer is no, you cannot get diabetes from me, and no, diabetes is not contagious. The next question that I will have as well is, does your whole family have diabetes? In some cases, not the whole family does have diabetes. If you're type 2, again, you won't get it because somebody else has it in your family. It can still be genetic. For type 1, it would mean that a lot of people or somebody had to have it in your family, which again is down to your genetics. The next question I often get as well is, can I feel my lows or highs reliable? So for me directly, I do feel when I am going low or when I may be going a little bit higher. Typically, I can go low after exercise. I can go low maybe if I put in the number of carbs that I was intending on eating and I did not end up eating it. So those would be my lows, but I do feel my fingers tingle. So I kind of know that I'll be going low. Sometimes I get shaky. In regards to the high, it does happen. It's not as frequent as lows, I would say. When I get high, it's typically maybe if I didn't put enough insulin after eating. Sometimes there are different things. So for me, I use an insulin pump. If the insulin pump is not attached properly, if there's a blockage of flowing insulin to my body, it will also rise my sugars as well. So I feel them, but that doesn't mean that everybody else feels it. They should be feeling similar things, but everyone is going to be different. The other thing for me also as I'm feeling low is my heart also starts to pound faster. I will be answering more questions in the next episode. Stay tuned, and if you have any more questions, let me know in the comments below.